Oh, what's good, YouTube? Today I just want to go over a few things, obviously, before the release of Wuthering in a few days that you probably should do, and I just wanted to let y'all know a few things, so like when the game releases, you'll know beforehand. Obviously, the first being the pre-registration. Obviously, if you haven't already, you should just do it, especially now that they've passed 30 million pre-registrations. You get free rewards, like free pools, free credits, free level up mats, and we're even getting a free weapon pack. And I think this is still going on, where you can get a Echo before the game releases right now with this thing. I'll put the link in the description. So the next thing I want to go over is this is like the priority tier list that I like. I went through a couple of things and looked at a couple of characters as like what characters are important to like focus on, or what characters, like obviously like this character right here, she's probably the most busted character in the game. Like if you look at any tier list, anything, she's going to be the #1 character. So like the rest of them, like you have characters obviously like these two, which they're both the event characters that we're gonna pull for. She's better than him in my opinion, but yeah, he's obviously OP. And yeah, there's just a bunch of other you should focus on. The best 4 stars probably her with her synergy and stuff that she does. And then Panda Girl, she's just cute, so why not? And yeah, like the MCs obviously for now, I haven't seen these ones, but these ones aren't very good. I'm pretty sure these ones aren't very good either. And this I don't even think we have yet. So obviously it's the beginning of the game, build whoever you need to beat everything, but I'm just saying, like, you know, and pull for who you want, right? Like obviously standard banner characters, if you're, that's why I wanted to go over this one, the rerolling guide, because these are all characters you can get from the standard banner thing. And rerolling this game is pretty easy. I think you unlock the gacha and the free pulls very early, and we get a lot of free pulls in the end game mail, like a lot. I think it's like they calculate it in the beginning. I think it's like 40 free pulls, and then like if you beat everything, you do everything, you explore everything, I think it's like 240. That's not including the other free rewards we're probably going to get once the game releases. So like I said earlier, she's just the most busted character in the game. The thing, like when you just E and then that's it, she just gives you an insane amount of buffs and other stuff. And if you die, she literally just brings you back to life. Like she, or not brings you back to life, but she stops you from dying, and you can have 1 HP left over, so it helps you like when hard bosses come along, which there will obviously be a lot of in this game, since that's like the main focus is the combat and the hardness. Pause. Oh, and obviously him, he's like very good, one of the best in the game, obviously just not on the same level as her. To prioritize him though, like you do get him, it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you want to reroll because you want her, then sure. If you want a different character, like I said before, pull who you want, but he is worth like keeping if you do pull him. And then obviously her, she's cute, she's good, same shit with her. And him, he's fine. Like if you get him, obviously he's like, if you don't want to keep re-rolling, he's like not bad. Like in my opinion, like most of the characters in this game like aren't bad. Like they, like what they do, they're good at what they do, and that's that, you know. So next thing I want to go over is the weapons. We are getting a free 5-star weapon selection bundle at some point. I think you have to log in for 7 days, I think that is, for the weapon bundle, which obviously with these, it's out of these 5 right here, these ones. But of all of them, from what I've seen, the best one is like the sword. It gives crit rate substats, which is obviously always insane. If we want to learn from something like the almost bow, it's like attack substats just suck. Like obviously the weapon itself could be good, but it makes it so much easier to build characters. And like this weapon is just is good, and then also the crit rate is good. And then the next best weapon from what I've seen is the pistols. Like they obviously have crit rate too, so they're obviously really good. But once again, it's like one of those things where it's like whoever you main and whoever like you like the most, just get their weapon. It's just most OP, right? I haven't really gone over the 4-star options yet, but we are getting a free 4-star selection, but this doesn't really matter. It's one of those things where it's like just select which one you want to put on your character that you're currently using. So yeah, that's good. They each do what they need to do, right? So but yeah, for us to add one more thing about the weapons, the weapon banner on this game is the most friendliest one on like any gacha game. Once you obviously do your pulls, I think pity is 80 on the weapon banner on this game, but you get this whatever weapon you select, you get it. So it's like if you do 80 pulls on a thing, let's say you go to pity, you don't have to worry about losing the 50-50 or the 75-25. You just get the weapon, which is obviously very friendly. So obviously, once again, pick who you want for, or pick whichever weapon you want for whatever character you're using. So yeah. Next I want to go over was echoes. The most OP echo is this one. Like this one, this is the one that everyone needs to get when the game comes out. It's insane. For like every sub DPS that you're gonna run on your team, you won't get 3 selections on your team, so obviously it's gonna be important who you pick. But like this is going to be very important for like your sub DPS, because once you pop it, obviously it does damage at every echo, but once you pop it, your character that you have it equipped on gains energy faster, gives 10 energy. So once you get your energy, you pop your ult, and once you pop your ult, you switch characters, and you just get a 12% increase on your damage lasting for 15 seconds, which is just insane. Especially if you do, like, let's say you're running a main DPS and you're running like 2 subs or whatever, you put this on those 2, you can do it on one character, switch to your main, do the damage, then switch to the next character, do it again, and then it'll probably be back up once you know what I'm saying. It's OP. So yeah, and that's mostly everything I want to go over. It says these 2, oh yeah, it says these 2 are the premium characters. Like I said before, she's just better. Like, obviously, cool, whoever you want, but she is just better, and she's hot. So it's like, well, they're both hot. They're actually very, very both hot, but she's female, so you know what I'm saying. But yeah, one last thing, probably about this in the video that I forgot to add, is co-op. So like when you grind your echoes on your world, if you have friends or you can just add random people, you can go and do your echoes, and then you can switch to the next world and do that echoes, and then switch to the next world and do their echoes, and you can get like so much more rewards, and it's just so much better and easier. So yeah, so like unlike Genshin or Starbow, in this game the co-op is actually worth doing and actually worth spending your time on. So yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know about that. I forgot about that. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching.